This is gonna be something. I'm so excited about this, man.
I got high hopes.
She's game on, buddy.
It sure is. And then it stands up and it was like, oh my God. That was kind of fun.
We've had a lot of bad luck today.
A lot of bad luck.
I'm gonna have to sit down with that boy.
Oh, I wish I would have had that on camera.
These things keep disappearing into thin air.
And I can't shoot there, can I?
No.
Ah, any luck will do.
Man, that's the way it was supposed to go.
If you're gonna find a nice mule buck in this part of eastern Alberta, especially this year, you're gonna need a little bit of luck. And if you're gonna find that, you gotta get in your truck and go look for it. So my good buddy Jeremy got drawn for mule buck this year, and the question I got for him is, would you shoot the first buck that we see?
Yeah, I would.
You would?
Yep.
Do you see what he had for points?
I thought it was 3 on each side for sure. He just it just looked like he had like length. Let's get a little closer and I can get my scope on it and see.
Now, whether Jeremy is hunting deer or moose or bear, his end game is meat in the freezer, period. So, truth be told, if we weren't filming this hunt, there's a good chance he would have just jumped out of the truck, shot that buck, and we'd be headed back to the skinning post. But, as it turned out, we never caught up to this deer again, but seeing that buck so early on made us think that maybe luck was on our side and we'd be able to fill not only his freezer, but my frame, if you know what I mean. And after all, we had 2 full days ahead of us, the weather was nice, and we had access to a lot of great deer country. I think so. I can't see much from here, but
Just a forky.
you don't want to fold your 4-year mule tag on a fork. Not on the first full day. It seemed that at least for now, I had Jeremy convinced that a bigger rack meant a bigger body, which meant more meat in the freezer. But I could tell by the way he was holding that clip that he was ready to punch a primer.
I was born ready, yeah. Except for this morning, I'm a little tired, but I'll get there. Jumped the fence, that would have been a chip shot.
Yeah. I just finished a drive out here. Didn't see anything. Jeremy was posted right here. And as I got back to the truck, I turned around and there's a big mule buck stand on the right hand side, which is land I don't yet have permission on. Right behind that nice mule buck was a second even bigger one. That means we make a phone call, see if we can get access to that side. Green light from the landowner, Jer. How do you want to play this? If you're a private land hunter, you know how good it feels to unlock a new level. All we needed now was a plan.
Who knows where they go? Like, I mean, I see there's trees there. They could have gone through the flats already. They could be long gone already.
Top of that hill ahead of us, there's no more trees. There's a water hole on the other side of that bush. And then there's the road, a quarter mile after that. We got them in a fairly small area. Figuring we knew their approximate location, we snuck into within earshot and tried to entice them out of the bush with a little bit of rattling. But that didn't work.
I cut back to the truck and down the trail. Down there. And then if you want to push. Is that a thing? Yeah. Okay.
You cut to the road, you mean?
Yeah, I'm going to go all the way to the road.
Okay, I'll give you 5 minutes.
Yeah. Did you find their track?
Yeah, no, they're headed further deeper into the pasture. The landowner had granted us access, but only by foot, so if we were going to see what was at the end of these tracks, it meant putting on a few more steps. Wandering deeper into the pasture trying to find his 2 mule deer.
I am going this way. I think those 2 big bucks are kind of bedded here, and as we come back, we'll have the wind in our face. I'm gonna give him a couple minutes, and then I'll start going. Wow. You see anything? What'd you see?
I saw 2 cranker moose just as soon as I started walking.
No way. I did see some moose tracks back there, but just some giants, eh? Wow, that's how it goes. You don't have the tag. I was trying to catch up with Arliss because he went a little bit more north and was going to push south, so I wanted to sort of parallel with him. I chose to go through here, and I went into these silver willows, and then, of course, bumped a monster.
Jeremy just shot. Sound like a hit too. That plan just might have come together. Yes. This is such awesome mule deer country. That low-lying willows, thick underbrush, buckbrush, silver willows. That's what those mule deer love. Man, I hope Jared got a good one. I'm gonna have to sit down with that boy and tell him the difference between a mule deer and a coyote.
Oh, I wish I would have had that on camera. I had a coyote come in to about 10 yards, and then he ran off on me. And I was like, wow, I think this deer hunt's turning into a coyote hunt. And then he was running from my left to right. He went out and he was probably hit about 120 yards on the run, and I let him have it. And I watched him do a barrel roll. I was planning on getting to the edge of them because I saw where you were pushing. And then I was hoping like I'd be in the meadow or whatever. And then when if anything came out and ran across the flat here, kapow. Well, that's how the coyote got it.
This is your first coyote, buddy.
Never shot a coyote before.
Right on. Good job. I thought you had one of those muleys down.
Bumped one of the big ones.
Did you?
In that same spot. I was so pissed. I walked into less than 30 yards of the guy, and then he took off hard that way and didn't break stride for like 300 meters.
Oh, wow. And a good one?
Oh, he was a cranker.
Nice.
Yeah. Like I actually had my gun up on him, but my target was his white butt. So I was like, well, I could do what's that called? The Texas heart shot or something like that. I can't, but I saw something on YouTube about that. I'm like, I'm not doing that.
We're a long ways from Texas.
Anyway, whatever. This was kind of fun.
And it'll help the deer population.
Sure will.
Moving forward.
I would agree.
You better hold them up for a pose or hang them up.
Let's do something. Yeah. That was kind of fun.
With a hole through the heart of this coyote, I knew Jeremy could make the shot on a mule deer if presented with one he was comfortable with. Maybe on day 3, that opportunity would come along. She's game on, buddy.
It sure is. That's exciting.
Where'd he go? These things keep disappearing into thin air. There's something magical about hunting in hoarfrost. If the animal is standing behind the frost or the fog that sometimes comes with it, they're practically invisible. But if they're in front of the frost,
You see that? That looks like a buck.
they stand out like a sore thumb.
Yep, I think so.
Now this buck had shooter written all over it, but as Lady Luck would have it, it got ahead of us and jumped a couple fences.
And I can't shoot there, can I? No.
I felt like I was moving in slow motion as I grabbed my iPhone, opened the iHunter app, trying to figure out who owned that land and how to get a hold of them and where was the gate. And by the time we answered all those questions, this buck was gone. Well, as my dad always used to say, if it wasn't for bad luck, we wouldn't have had any at all. And time was definitely not on our side. But we kept on hunting, kept on thinking maybe the next gate will unlock the field of our good fortune. Good shot. Good shot.
Getting down to crunch time at the end of the hunt here. We're in like the last hour of my hunt.
We've had a lot of bad luck today.
A lot of bad luck. So you know what? At this point, any luck will do. Any luck will do.
Yeah, that was a solid hit.
This 346. We only had like 45 more minutes left, and that was the end of the hunt for me. There's no more. In my opinion, there was no more mule buck hunting after today. I mean, priorities were always meat in the freezer. And then if you shoot something really big, super cool.
And we come close. We saw some dandies. Yeah. Well, I don't think this is a taxidermy bill, so there you go.
My wife will be happy about that. I got my first bear. He's at the taxidermist. Got the bear from last season. That's at the taxidermist too. So I don't think I need 3 bills all at the same time.
The nice thing about being a meat hunter is that you don't mind a little ground shrinkage, but you're pleasantly surprised when you encounter a little ground growage. You got a 4x4?
Yeah, he's not a huge 4x4, but he is.
It sure is.
Yeah, he's not huge, but
All day long.
yeah. That's all right, eh?
Heck yeah.
Heart shot too. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I mean, I was okay when I thought it was a 4-corn, but that's cool. Yeah, I'll do a little Euro out of that. I'll do that at home. I'm so excited about this, man. Like my first mule buck. Thanks, buddy. Thank you.
As much as we appreciate the beauty of a nice set of antlers, we prefer not to measure our success in the field with inches or pounds. Rather, we prefer to measure it in days or hours, moments, memories, miles, laughs, and every once in a while, luck.
Ah, man.
Hey, and you know what that means?
Yeah.
Going to the military base tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm not even bringing my gun. All I'm bringing is my camera. Now it's your turn. This is gonna be something.